Howdy, folks. I'm Farron Wise. Thanks for joining Consuelo and Ethan on today's episode. We're pretty sure you'll find it interesting. Our producer, Toby Eunice, would like you to know that he's put a link in the description box below this video. The link will lead you to a comprehensive briefing document on today's topic. While you're watching, please take a moment to like our video and make a comment. Also, if you're not already, please subscribe to our channel and click the notifications bell to make sure you're informed when we release each new episode. Now, let's get on with today's program.
All right, treasure hunters. You signed up for John Collins Black's There's Treasure Inside Hunt, and now you're here.
Yeah?
Ready to dive deep into a world of hidden clues and maybe even some real-world inspiration.
Right?
Think of this as your treasure hunting boot camp. We'll be unearthing fascinating facts from history and even a legendary mystery or two to get you thinking like a pro.
It's fascinating because we're not just talking about digging up gold doubloons here, you know?
Right.
The hunt, much like our deep dive today, explores the concept of treasure in its many forms, from tangible artifacts to the secrets embedded in art and even the thrill of the chase itself.
Exactly.
Yeah?
So let's start with some real-world discoveries to spark your imagination.
Okay.
Our first source, a recent article from Live Science, details some incredible archaeological finds from 2024.
Wow.
Imagine unearthing 100,000 ancient coins during a routine factory construction in Japan.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know.
What's remarkable about these discoveries is not just the sheer scale, but the unexpected locations. Right.
Alongside those coins in Japan, the article describes a sunken temple in Egypt,
Oh, wow.
overflowing with treasures. 8,000 medieval coins found in a Kentucky cornfield,
No way.
and even a Roman-era landslide in Spain that revealed a hidden stash of coins. Talk about hidden in plain sight.
It really makes you wonder what could be lurking beneath our feet, right? The
Absolutely.
one discovery that really caught my eye was the rainbow cup unearthed in Germany.
Okay.
Now, it's not an actual cup, but a gold coin named after a Celtic legend about gold falling from rainbows.
Interesting.
Talk about a treasure hunt vibe.
That's a great example of how history, mythology, and even folklore can intertwine with the idea of treasure.
Yeah,
It's not always about the monetary value,
right,
but the stories and beliefs associated with an object.
right.
And those stories, those threads of history, often hold the very clues we need to unravel a mystery.
So true.
Mhm.
Now, thinking about John Collins Black's hunt and the title, There's Treasure Inside.
I wonder if those words hinted something more than just a physical prize.
Right.
It's like he's challenging us to unlock the treasure within ourselves, our knowledge, our intuition, our ability to decipher clues and make connections.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's a perfect segue to our next source from Learning Mole, which delves into the fascinating world of art as a puzzle box.
Okay.
We often think of art as a visual experience, but what if it also holds hidden secrets, coded messages, and clues waiting to be deciphered?
Now you're speaking my language.
Yeah.
The article mentions books like Masquerade and The Secret, which sparked real-world treasure hunts based on visual clues hidden within their pages.
Wow.
It makes me wonder, are there famous paintings or sculptures that might have similar hidden depths?
Take the Mona Lisa, for instance.
Okay.
For centuries, art historians and conspiracy theorists alike have debated the meaning behind her enigmatic smile.
Right.
Is it a simple artistic expression or a cleverly disguised code? Da Vinci was known for his love of symbolism and puzzles, so it's certainly a possibility.
So we need to look beyond the surface, just like we might have to do in the There's Treasure Inside Hunt. What other artists might have played with this concept of hidden meanings?
Van Gogh is another fascinating example.
Okay.
Beneath the surface layers of some of his paintings lie hidden portraits, perhaps glimpses into his artistic process or even concealed narratives.
Wow.
Even his seemingly straightforward depictions of landscapes are infused with symbolism.
Right.
The swirling night skies, the iconic cypress trees, they all hint at deeper meanings related to life, death, and the artist's inner turmoil.
It's incredible to think that a single work of art can hold so many layers of meaning.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a treasure hunt in itself.
Right.
Trying to unravel the artist's intentions and decode the symbols they've embedded within their creation.
Absolutely.
But now let's switch gears and dive into a real-life treasure story that combines history, art, and a bit of mystery.
The Belitung shipwreck.
Ah, yes, the Belitung shipwreck.
Yeah.
This 9th century Arabian dhow discovered off the coast of Indonesia.
Was a treasure trove of Tang Dynasty artifacts, Gold cups, silver flasks, the earliest known blue and white dishes, a testament to the vibrant trade routes that connected the East and West over 1,000 years ago.
The Wikipedia article on this wreck is amazing.
It is.
I was particularly struck by the sheer variety of the cargo.
Right.
It's like a snapshot of daily life, trade, and even funerary practices from that era. Spice jars, inkwells, funeral urns, you name it, they found it on that ship.
And the ship itself was quite unusual.
Really?
Unlike typical Arabian ships of the time, this dhow was constructed using a technique where planks were sewn together with coconut fiber instead of nails.
Wow.
This shipbuilding method, while common in other cultures, adds another layer of intrigue to the ship's origins and purpose.
It's like the ship itself is a clue, pointing to a diverse and interconnected world.
Yes.
Speaking of interconnectedness, the variety of objects found on the Belitung wreck reminds me of the diverse clues we might encounter in John Collins Black's Hunt. We might have to decipher historical references, artistic symbols, or even everyday objects repurposed in unexpected ways.
It's all about being able to make those connections, to see the patterns and draw upon a wide range of knowledge to unlock the meaning behind the clues.
Well said.
Thanks.
And speaking of mysteries, are you ready to dive into one of the most enduring treasure legends of all time?
Let's do it.
Get ready for the Oak Island Enigma.
Oak Island, a small island off the coast of Nova Scotia, has captivated treasure hunters for centuries.
Wow.
The mystery revolves around the Money Pit, a deep shaft discovered in the late 18th century that supposedly holds a vast treasure.
Okay.
But every attempt to excavate it has been met with challenges, setbacks, and even tragedy.
The Wikipedia article describes layers of logs found at regular intervals within the pit, almost like a deliberate attempt to hinder excavation. It's enough to make you believe in curses and booby traps.
The Oak Island mystery is a testament to the enduring power of the unknown.
Yeah.
But it also serves as a cautionary tale, reminding us that treasure hunting can be dangerous and that the allure of riches shouldn't overshadow the need for safety and responsible exploration.
Right, let's not forget the curse of Oak Island.
Yes.
7 men have reportedly lost their lives in pursuit of this elusive treasure.
It's true.
While the curse might be more legend than fact, it does underscore the importance of approaching any treasure hunt with a healthy dose of caution and careful planning.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We wouldn't want anyone disappearing down a mysterious pit or getting caught in a booby trap.
No, we wouldn't.
But on a lighter note, the Money Pit, with its layers of logs, reminds me of a classic treasure hunt trope.
Oh, yeah?
The hidden clue concealed beneath a false bottom or a secret compartment.
Okay, I'm definitely getting some Indiana Jones vibes here.
Yeah.
And those layered logs, could they be symbolic of the layers of knowledge, history, and even misdirection that we might have to navigate in John Collins Black's Hunt?
That's an interesting thought. Perhaps we need to be prepared to dig deeper, to look beyond the obvious, and consider multiple layers of meaning when deciphering the clues.
Okay, we've explored real-world archaeological finds,
Yeah.
the secrets hidden in art, and even a legendary mystery.
Right.
But before we send you off on your own treasure-seeking adventures, we want to touch on a topic that might seem unrelated but actually has a surprising connection to the world of treasure hunting: the intersection of art and science.
Often perceived as distinct disciplines, art and science share a common thread.
Okay.
The pursuit of understanding, a desire to uncover hidden truths, and a need for both creativity and analytical thinking.
Yeah.
And these skills, as we'll see, are incredibly valuable in the realm of treasure hunting. Think about how art historians use scientific techniques like X-ray imaging or chemical analysis to examine paintings,
Right.
revealing hidden layers under drawings, or even identifying pigments to authenticate a work. It's like they're treasure hunters in their own right,
Right.
uncovering secrets hidden beneath the surface.
That's a great point, and it reminds me of how modern-day treasure hunters utilize technology like LiDAR, sonar, and ground-penetrating radar to locate buried artifacts or hidden structures.
Oh, yeah.
They're essentially using scientific tools to enhance their treasure-seeking endeavors.
Exactly. LiDAR, for example, uses lasers to create detailed 3D maps of an area,
Oh, wow.
stripping away vegetation and revealing subtle changes in elevation that might indicate a buried structure.
Okay.
It's like having X-ray vision for the landscape.
Right.
And then there's statistical modeling where treasure hunters use mathematical algorithms to analyze historical data, maps,
Yeah.
and even anecdotal accounts to predict likely locations for hidden treasures.
It's amazing how these seemingly separate fields, art, science, and treasure hunting can converge in such fascinating ways.
It is.
But before we get too lost in the world of high-tech gadgets, let's circle back to the art-based scavenger hunts we discussed earlier.
Right.
Those real-world puzzles offer some valuable insights for anyone embarking on John Collins Black's There's Treasure Inside hunt.
Absolutely remember how those hunts challenge participants to observe their surroundings closely, to notice tiny details, patterns, and even anomalies that others might overlook.
Yeah.
That skill of keen observation is crucial for any treasure hunter.
Right.
The key to unlocking the next clue could be hidden in plain sight, a seemingly insignificant symbol, a subtle change in color, or even the way an object is positioned.
It's like those hidden object games, but with real-world clues.
Yeah, exactly.
And speaking of clues, those art-based scavenger hunts often utilize visual puzzles, riddles, or even anagrams that require participants to think laterally and make connections beyond the obvious. Do you think we might encounter similar challenges in John Collins Black's hunt?
It's certainly a possibility.
Okay.
John Collins Black has a reputation for creating treasure hunts that engage the mind as much as the spirit of adventure.
Right.
So be prepared to flex those mental muscles, to think outside the box, and to consider multiple interpretations when deciphering the clues.
It's like he's challenging us to become detectives of both art and history, to unravel the threads of meaning woven into each clue and piece together the bigger picture. And speaking of piecing things together, the Learning Mole article mentioned a trend of incorporating technology into these modern-day scavenger hunts.
Yes, some hunts utilize smartphone apps with augmented reality features.
Oh, wow.
Providing interactive clues or even virtual treasure maps that overlay the real world.
Interesting.
Others might incorporate QR codes or even metal detectors to add another layer of challenge and excitement to the experience.
So while a metal detector might be a bit overkill for John Collins Black's hunt, the takeaway here is to be open to using all the resources at your disposal, whether it's a trusty map, a historical reference book, or even a smartphone app that can help you identify plant species or decode symbols.
Resourcefulness is key.
Right.
And don't underestimate the power of teamwork.
Okay.
Many successful treasure hunts, both historical and modern, have involved groups of people pooling their knowledge, skills, and perspectives.
Yeah.
Two heads are often better than one when it comes to cracking codes, solving riddles, and navigating complex challenges.
Absolutely. Collaboration and communication are essential.
Yes.
Especially in a fast-paced treasure hunt where time is of the essence. But while we're focused on the thrill of the chase and the excitement of uncovering clues, let's not forget the ethical considerations that come with any form of treasure hunting.
That's a crucial point. Whether we're talking about real-world archaeological discoveries or participating in a carefully crafted treasure hunt, it's important to approach the activity with respect for history, cultural heritage, and the environment.
You're right. We don't want to inadvertently damage or disturb sensitive sites or artifacts in our quest for treasure.
Yeah.
And speaking of real-world discoveries, the Belitung shipwreck we discussed earlier sparked some controversy regarding the ethics of salvage and the importance of preserving underwater cultural heritage.
Yes, the discovery of the Tang treasure on the Belitung wreck was a remarkable event. However, it also raised questions about the balance between commercial salvage operations and the preservation of archaeological sites for future generations. International organizations like UNESCO and ICM, International Council of Museums, have established guidelines and conventions aimed at protecting underwater cultural heritage from exploitation and ensuring that any excavation is conducted responsibly.
It's a good reminder that treasure hunting isn't just about personal gain. We have a responsibility to protect and preserve these remnants of the past for everyone to learn from and appreciate.
Exactly. And from what we know, John Collins Black shares this ethos of responsible treasure hunting. His hunts are designed to be fun and challenging while also promoting a sense of discovery, learning, and respect for the environment and communities involved.
So far we've covered a lot of ground rutsers. Real-world treasures, art as a puzzle box, the Oak Island mystery, and even the intersection of art and science in treasure hunting. All fascinating stuff.
It is.
But before we wrap up this deep dive and unleash you on John Collins Black's There's Treasure Inside hunt, we have one final source to consider. And this one takes us back to the intersection of art and science with a unique twist.
Yes. You're talking about the Creators Syndicate article that highlighted the Getty's PST art Art and Science Collide Festival in Los Angeles.
Right.
A fantastic event that showcased the unexpected ways in which these seemingly disparate fields can complement and enrich each other.
The article specifically mentioned an exhibit called Lumen, the Art and Science of Light,
Okay.
which explored how different cultures throughout history have studied and depicted light and the cosmos,
Yeah.
from ancient cosmologies to modern scientific discoveries.
Interesting.
Did you get a chance to see it?
I did, and it was truly fascinating.
Oh, wow.
The exhibit featured a wide range of artworks, scientific instruments, and historical artifacts, demonstrating how art and science have long been intertwined in our quest to understand the world around us.
So it's not just about uncovering hidden treasures in the literal sense.
Right.
It's about recognizing the interconnectedness of knowledge, the ways in which different fields of study can inform and inspire each other, and ultimately how that broader understanding can lead us to even greater discoveries.
Precisely. And as you embark on John Collins Black's There's Treasure Inside hunt, keep that in mind.
Okay.
Be open to the unexpected, embrace the challenge, and don't be afraid to think outside the box.
I love that. It's about approaching this hunt and life in general with a sense of curiosity, wonder, and a willingness to explore the connections that might not be immediately apparent.
Absolutely.
But now, before we send you off on your own treasure-seeking adventures, let's recap some of the key takeaways from our deep dive. We started our treasure hunting boot camp with real-world discoveries, like ancient coins found in unexpected places,
Yeah.
a sunken temple in Egypt overflowing with artifacts, and even that rainbow cup from Germany.
These examples and countless others throughout history show us that treasures can be found anywhere.
Yeah.
And that sometimes the most valuable treasures aren't gold and jewels, but the stories and knowledge they represent.
Then we explored the idea of art as a puzzle box, filled with hidden symbols, coded messages, and clues waiting to be deciphered.
Absolutely.
We talked about the Mona Lisa's enigmatic smile,
Right.
Van Gogh's hidden portraits, and how artists throughout history have used their work to communicate ideas beyond the surface.
It's a reminder that we need to look beyond the obvious, to consider multiple layers of meaning, and to appreciate the power of symbolism.
And who could forget our deep dive into the Oak Island enigma?
Oh, yeah.
Centuries of searching, a legendary curse, and still no definitive answer to what lies buried beneath that island.
It's crazy.
It's a real-life mystery that captures the imagination and reminds us that treasure hunting can be both thrilling and dangerous.
Oak Island serves as a reminder that we should approach any treasure hunt with a healthy dose of skepticism, careful planning, and respect for the unknown.
We also drew inspiration from art-based scavenger hunts.
Yes.
Those real-world puzzles that challenge participants to observe their surroundings,
Right.
think laterally, and solve riddles to uncover the next clue.
Those hunts teach us valuable skills that can be applied to John Collins Black's There's Treasure Inside hunt and to life in general.
Right.
Keen observation, deductive reasoning, resourcefulness,
Yes.
and the importance of collaboration.
And let's not forget the ethical considerations that are crucial to any form of treasure hunting.
Absolutely.
We have a responsibility to protect and preserve cultural heritage,
Yes.
to respect the environment, and to ensure that our quest for treasure doesn't come at the expense of something more valuable.
It's about striking a balance between the thrill of the chase and the need for responsible exploration.
Right.
A balance that John Collins Black seems to have carefully considered in crafting his hunts.
So as you gear up for the There's Treasure Inside hunt,
Yeah.
remember to be observant, resourceful, and think creatively. Don't be afraid to ask questions, to collaborate with your fellow treasure hunters, and to draw upon all the knowledge and skills you've accumulated throughout your life.
Most importantly, approach this hunt with a sense of curiosity, wonder, and a genuine desire to learn and explore.
Yeah.
The true treasure might not be what you find at the end,
Right.
but the journey itself and the discoveries you make along the way.
We've covered a lot of ground today, but remember, this is just the beginning of your treasure hunting adventure.
Yes, it is.
Now it's your turn to apply what you've learned, to unravel the clues, and to unlock the secrets hidden within John Collins Black's There's Treasure Inside hunt.
And we'd love to hear about your discoveries.
Oh, yeah.
As you embark on this exciting journey, share your insights, your aha moments, and even your theories with us.
Right.
We're all on this treasure-seeking journey together, and who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe by combining our knowledge and perspectives, we can uncover even greater treasures than we ever imagined.
Happy hunting, everyone, and may your journey be filled with excitement.
Well, folks, we hope you found today's video interesting and informative. Make sure to hit the like button if you did. Also, think about sharing it with another treasure hunter. And if you're not already a subscriber, please take a moment to do so now. We look forward to seeing you next time. Take care, and remember, there's a treasure out there waiting for you to find it.